Wildfires, nature's formidable force, are uncontrolled blazes that sweep across landscapes, consuming everything in their path. These fires can spread rapidly, driven by wind, dry conditions, and an abundance of flammable material. They are a complex phenomenon with a delicate interplay of contributing factors, making them both fascinating and terrifying. These factors can be broadly categorized as natural and human-induced, each playing a significant role in the ignition and spread of wildfires. Natural causes, often beyond human control, include lightning strikes, which can set vast areas ablaze in mere moments. A single bolt from the sky can ignite dry vegetation, sparking a conflagration that can be difficult to contain. Prolonged droughts with their parched lands and tinder-dry vegetation further exacerbate the risk of wildfires, creating a perfect storm for these destructive events. These natural occurrences have shaped ecosystems for millennia, playing a crucial role in the renewal and regeneration of certain landscapes. However, human activities have increasingly tipped the scales, amplifying both the frequency and intensity of these fiery outbreaks, often with devastating consequences. Accidental ignitions, such as those caused by discarded cigarettes or unattended campfires, are a major concern, leading to preventable disasters. Furthermore, acts of arson, though criminal, also contribute significantly to the wildfire problem, adding a human element to this natural disaster. The human element in wildfire ignition cannot be overstated. Our actions, often unintentional, can have devastating consequences. A carelessly tossed cigarette butt, a spark from machinery, or even a stray firework can ignite a firestorm, especially in dry, windy conditions. Beyond accidental ignitions, there are deliberate acts of arson. While less common, they are often driven by malicious intent, recklessness, or underlying socio-economic issues. The consequences of such actions are far-reaching, impacting not only the environment but also human lives and livelihoods. It is crucial to acknowledge the role of human negligence and take responsibility for our actions. Simple acts of caution, such as properly extinguishing cigarettes and adhering to fire bans, can significantly reduce the risk of wildfires. The year 2024 will be etched in history as one of the most destructive wildfire seasons globally. Millions of acres of land were scorched, leaving behind a trail of devastation across continents. The total area burned exceeded all previous records, painting a grim picture of the escalating wildfire crisis. Regions once considered less susceptible to large-scale wildfires, such as the Arctic, experienced unprecedented fire activity. This alarming trend highlights the global reach of the crisis and the urgent need for international cooperation. The economic costs, environmental damage, and human toll of these fires were staggering. While wildfires are a natural part of many ecosystems, the alarming increase in their frequency, intensity, and geographic reach is inextricably linked to climate change. The warming planet, driven by human-induced greenhouse gas emissions, has created conditions ripe for wildfire ignition and spread. Rising global temperatures lead to hotter, drier conditions, transforming vegetation into highly combustible fuel. Changes in precipitation patterns, resulting in more frequent and intense droughts, exacerbate the problem. As the planet continues to warm, the wildfire crisis is projected to worsen significantly. Section 5, Oregon and Canada ablaze, tales of devastation and resilience. The year 2024 witnessed particularly severe wildfire seasons in both Oregon and Canada, leaving a trail of destruction and heartache in their wake. These fires were not just natural disasters, they were catastrophic events that reshaped the lives of countless individuals and communities. Oregon, a state known for its lush forests and scenic landscapes, experienced record-breaking wildfires that consumed over 1.4 million acres. This surpassed the previous record set in 2020, marking a grim milestone in the state's history. The fires resulted in widespread evacuations, extensive property damage, and the tragic loss of 32 lives. Families were uprooted, homes were reduced to ashes, and the air was thick with smoke and despair. In Canada, the summer of 2024 marked the most destructive wildfire season in the nation's history. The fires were relentless, spreading rapidly and engulfing everything in their path. The fires ravaged vast stretches of land, releasing massive amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere and displacing thousands of people. The environmental impact was profound, with ecosystems disrupted and wildlife habitats destroyed. The economic impact on the insurance industry alone was staggering, with insured losses exceeding 8.5 billion Canadian dollars. The cost of rebuilding and recovery added to the financial strain on affected communities. Despite the devastation, communities in both Oregon and Canada displayed remarkable resilience. People came together, showing incredible strength and solidarity in the face of such overwhelming adversity. Firefighters battled tirelessly to contain the blazes, often putting their own lives at risk. Meanwhile, residents supported each other, offering shelter, food, and comfort to those in need. The sense of community was palpable. The recovery process will be long and arduous, with many challenges ahead. However, the spirit of community and determination offers a glimmer of hope. Together, they will rebuild stronger and more united than ever before. Section 6. A global wildfire pandemic. From the Amazon to the Arctic. The wildfire crisis is not confined to a single region or continent. It is a global pandemic. From the Amazon rainforest to the Siberian Arctic, wildfires are raging with unprecedented intensity, leaving a trail of ecological and human devastation. The Amazon, often referred to as the lungs of the planet, experienced its worst wildfire season in over a decade, releasing billions of tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere and accelerating climate change. In the Arctic, a region once considered too cold and icy for large-scale wildfires, the situation is particularly alarming. The melting permafrost, a result of rising temperatures, is releasing vast stores of methane, a potent greenhouse gas, further accelerating the warming cycle. Section 7. Dousing the flames, strategies for prevention and mitigation. While the wildfire crisis may seem insurmountable, there are concrete steps we can take to prevent and mitigate these disasters. Individual actions, coupled with collective efforts, can make a significant difference in reducing wildfire risk and protecting our communities and ecosystems. Creating defensible space around homes by clearing vegetation and flammable materials is crucial. Implementing fire-resistant building codes and retrofitting existing structures can significantly reduce the risk of fire damage. Responsible forest management practices, such as prescribed burns and thinning, can help reduce fuel loads and prevent catastrophic wildfires. Section 8. Battling the blaze, wildfire, management and suppression. When wildfires erupt, effective management and suppression are essential to protect lives, property and ecosystems. Firefighters, often risking their lives, work tirelessly on the front lines, battling the flames with an array of tools and techniques. From hand crews armed with shovels and hoses to aerial firefighting using helicopters and airplanes, the fight against wildfires is a complex and coordinated effort. Early detection and rapid response are crucial in containing wildfires before they escalate into uncontrollable infernos. Investment in advanced firefighting technologies such as fire-resistant clothing, improved communication systems and real-time fire monitoring is essential to enhance firefighter safety and effectiveness. Section 9. Embers of Hope, our collective responsibility. The wildfire crisis is a stark reminder of our interconnectedness with the natural world, highlighting the delicate balance we must maintain to preserve our environment. It underscores the urgent need for collective action, where every individual and community plays a vital role in recovery and prevention. While the challenges are significant, there is still time to change course and mitigate the worst impacts of climate change, the primary driver of this global crisis. By embracing renewable energy sources, we can reduce our carbon footprint. Transitioning to a low-carbon economy by reducing greenhouse gas emissions is paramount. This involves not only adopting new technologies, but also changing our daily habits and consumption patterns. Investing in renewable energy sources, improving energy efficiency, and supporting innovations in clean technology are critical steps. Promoting sustainable transportation systems such as cycling, electric vehicles, and public transit can significantly reduce our environmental impact. Supporting policies that promote forest conservation, sustainable land management, and reforestation efforts is crucial for maintaining biodiversity and reducing wildfire risks. Implementing effective wildfire risk reduction strategies, such as creating fire breaks and conducting controlled burns, can help protect vulnerable areas. The wildfire crisis is a global challenge that requires a global response. International cooperation, knowledge sharing, and coordinated action are essential to address this pressing issue. By fostering partnerships and sharing resources, we can enhance our collective ability to respond to and recover from wildfires. By working together, we can create a safer, more sustainable future for generations to come. Our actions today will shape the world of tomorrow, making it imperative that we act with urgency and determination.